Hey everybody, it's Pete with Chill Dude Videos. Welcome, thanks for stopping in. Okay, it's been a whirlwind. We're at the cabin, Kim came out, it was great. That was a huge success with being our first time, Kim's first time, anybody's flying with Sophie in cabin. So that was a huge success. And then we hung out at the lake for 5 days, and then for the first time we actually had my passport FedExed out, and we went across a Canadian border, small crossing, northern Minnesota into Canada, across Canada all the way to Alberta, and checked out Banff, which was amazing. It's like Aspen, totally high-end, crazy touristy town, but it was cool. You gotta check it out. We didn't do a lot of serious hiking because we had both dogs with us, and we're a little cautious with the bears. Had bear spray. You gotta have bear spray, know how to use it. We did, then we got into Lake Louise, which is no small feat. You better get there early, and in our case, we got diverted like hundreds, thousands of other vehicles after getting there. They just keep you moving because there's no parking, but we pulled into a picnic area, and so that was totally cool. Rented canoes, checked out Lake Louise. It was really fun, really nice. I'd been there long ago, so it was nice to go back. Then we kind of took off from Banff. It was a quick trip. It was too many people. We couldn't get a nice campsite, so we kind of gave up the thing we had and moved on to Kootenai National Park and the hot springs, and had a delightful hike there with the dogs, which was great. And just stayed one night and drove on down back to Boise, which is actually absolutely beautiful, coming down through the Idaho Panhandle and then down across the Palouse area, I had never been there, which is crazy. And we hit it at the perfect light. It was just evening light, and the Palouse is just, it's like an impressionistic painting of farm scenes, and you're just transported into that scene with these idyllic farm steads and just the amber waves of grain, right? The wheat just goes on forever in this undulating hills, and it's just gorgeous. So that was just a huge, really great for me to see that. And then we just came on down into back home, and it's just been chump. And so you'll see, so I'm leaving today, right? I'm leaving in a couple hours. Just been here 2 days, and now we're going out back out to the cabin, and so here's the Sprinter, just trying to get shakedown. Boy, that windshield, that sunscreen on the windshield dash is just incredible. I got to get that brand for you. Oh yeah. So this company called Heat Shield makes not just the windshield sunscreen, and really I think it's the best quality one out there, as well as the side ones. I don't know if they custom make the exact Sprinter specifications for the other windows, but anyway, just having the front and the two driver and passenger side windows is awesome. And we're just kind of retrofitting, trying to figure out better ways to pack things in, flexible bags that we can just move in and out depending upon what we're doing on the particular trip. But hey, the big add-on for this trip, which I kind of shoehorned in, is I spent about 3-4 hours yesterday putting on a Wilco swing out hitch assembly, Wilco off-road swing out hitch assembly. See how GoPro does with the light transition. And then I also did the Kuwatt NV 2.0 double bike rack. So it's great. So now I can, probably talked about this already somewhere, but now you can open up the doors, right? You just swing the whole thing out, and you can have easy access to everything in the back, including the shower. So I knocked that out yesterday. I'm going to take a couple bikes back out to Minnesota, and we're going to it'll be kind of a quick stay there, but we've got a sailboat race on Saturday, so I'm going to be there for that, and then hang out for a week. Another sailboat race the next week. Then we're going to pack it up, and it's going to be a cool trip back out. We're going to try to do a little bit of mountain biking. I'm not hardcore mountain biker, just casual. But I'm grooving on this. Look at that, isn't that great? I love that. All right, pretty excited. Rowdy and I are traveling east on Interstate 94, just outside of eastbound, just outside of Billings, Montana, and so excited to find our favorite Montana rest area is open. Last time we came through it wasn't. I was concerned they may have blocked off the wonderful trails they've got in the back there that Rowdy and I enjoy so much, but hey, they're open and we're gonna go check them out. So check this out, isn't this great? They do have a little sign to say watch for rattlesnakes, but I haven't seen any up here. And besides, Rowdy has had his rattlesnake avoidance training, which next year he'll be due for an update, and so I'll take on that. It's pretty amazing, actually. So he's pretty good. If he sees, sometimes in the dark, if he sees like a hose, he kind of like shies off the hose because it kind of looks like a rattlesnake. All right, so awesome, huh? Favorite little Montana rest stop. You just get to get out, run around, stretch your legs. Super dog friendly. Not very many like that, but there's a couple. We saw that one in Idaho, the lava one. And I'll try to get the mile marker on this. They even have picnic tables out here. See, on this little walk? Check that out. Just wanted to show you. And so, hey, it's pretty nice westbound as well. It's not quite as cool as this, but it's cool. So, don't miss it. Plan your trip around it. Plan your breaks around this rest stop. I'll get the name of it down here. All right, I'll have to just grab a mile marker for you. I don't know what the name of this is. Just got to show off this bike rack one more time. All right, way to go, Montana. Thank you for maintaining these nice trails at this sweet rest stop. All right, we're hitting the road. We got a long way to go. So this rest stop is to commemorate the junction of the Bighorn and Yellowstone rivers, which is about another 13 miles east of here. All right, I'll get a mile marker for you. But like I said, we're east of Billings on Interstate 94. Okay, here's the mile marker for this cool rest area commemorating junction of Bighorn and Yellowstone rivers. On eastbound, so it's mile marker 39, so it's, you know, a half mile west of mile marker 39 on eastbound I-94 east of Billings. Obviously, I think it's really cool. You should check it out. Rowdy says that you should definitely check it out. There's going to be another vlog where I talk in more detail about hooking up the Wilco swing out hitch assembly and the bike rack. Also, my apologies for not filming while we were up in Banff. Carrie, it was great. The coolest thing about Banff is how well they are able to manage, you know, huge numbers of people and vehicles and still keep kind of a mountain town atmosphere. I mean, really well done. It's a high-end town for people. I haven't been to Vail in years, but I mean, it's that level. It's like it's really high-end, fancy shops, zillions of people. But I've never been anywhere where every time you go around a corner, there's a arrow directing you to the next public parking lot and exactly how many stalls are currently available in that lot. I mean, really well done. And so Banff and Lake Louise was really fun. I mean, if you're trying to get into Lake Louise, yeah, the crowds are crazy, like I said. But you know, they like dogs there. So we had Sophie and Rowdy with us, and you know, no big deal letting them come in the canoe that we rented when we paddled around Lake Louise. You know, so that was, you know, a lot of people travel with dogs in both the U.S. and Canada, and you know, personally, I think the U.S. National Park System can learn a lot from the Canadian Provincial Park System in the way they have an open attitude toward accommodating people that travel with their dogs. And I think, you know, obviously pet owners in America in the U.S. have a responsibility to, you know, pick up after their dog, do a better job picking up after their dogs and making their dogs are properly socialized. I get that, and so it's not exactly apples to apples with respect to the two countries, but the provincial parks were just great about the dogs. And I appreciate it, and Rowdy appreciates it. I'm Pete with Chill Dude Videos and Vlogs, and love to hear what you're thinking in the comments. And please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you like what I'm doing. And thanks for watching.